Taylor Allison Swift was born on December 13, 1989, in Reading, Pennsylvania. From a young age, Taylor stood out. She was creative, curious, and full of energy. Her family lived on a Christmas tree farm, where she spent her early years surrounded by nature and animals. Taylor's love for music began early. She would sing along to songs on the radio and perform for her family. Her favorite artists included Shania Twain and the Dixie Chicks. Inspired by their music, she started dreaming of becoming a country music star. But Taylor didn't just dream, she took action. At the age of 10, she began performing at local talent shows and fairs. Her performances were simple, but her passion shone through. People were drawn to her unique voice and heartfelt lyrics. At 11, Taylor decided she wanted to learn how to play the guitar. A family friend taught her 3 chords, and that was all she needed. Soon, she was writing her own songs. Her first song, Lucky You, was written in a few minutes, but it was the beginning of something much bigger. By the time she was 12, Taylor had written dozens of songs and performed at every event she could find. She wasn't afraid of rejection and used every experience to grow. Taylor's parents noticed her dedication and decided to support her dream. The family often traveled to Nashville, Tennessee, the heart of country music, where Taylor auditioned for record labels. Each time she was told no, she didn't give up. Instead, she used the feedback to improve. One day, Taylor got her big break. While performing at a Nashville cafe, she caught the attention of a record executive. This led to a development deal and eventually a contract with Big Machine Records. At just 14 years old, Taylor became one of the youngest artists to sign a major record deal. Her debut single, Tim McGraw, was released in 2006. The song was a heartfelt tribute to her favorite country artist and a nostalgic look at young love. It resonated with listeners and quickly climbed the charts. Her debut album, Taylor Swift, followed shortly after, featuring hits like Teardrops on My Guitar and Our Song. What made Taylor stand out wasn't just her music, it was her authenticity. She wrote about real experiences, like heartbreak, friendship, and growing up. Fans felt like they were reading pages from her diary, and they connected deeply with her songs. As Taylor's career took off, so did her challenges. Balancing school, music, and her personal life was tough, but she was determined to succeed. She would spend hours in the studio, perfecting her songs and preparing for performances. Despite her young age, Taylor quickly became known for her professionalism and hard work. She was involved in every aspect of her music, from songwriting to stage design. She once said, "If you're lucky enough to do something you love, you should do it with your whole heart." By 2008, Taylor was a rising star in the music industry. Her second album, Fearless, solidified her place as one of the top artists in country music. The album featured hits like Love Story and You Belong With Me, which became anthems for fans around the world. Fearless was a turning point in Taylor's career. It won multiple awards, including the Grammy for Album of the Year, making Taylor the youngest artist to win the award at the time. But Taylor didn't let success change her. She remained grounded, often thanking her fans for their support and reminding them to stay true to themselves. Taylor Swift's early life and career are a testament to the power of passion, perseverance, and hard work. She didn't wait for opportunities to come to her, she created them. Her story shows that with determination and self-belief, anything is possible. After the success of Fearless, Taylor Swift was at the top of the music world, but she didn't stop there. She knew that to stay relevant, she had to evolve. Her next album, Speak Now, 2010, marked a new chapter in her career. Unlike her previous albums, Taylor wrote every song on Speak Now herself. The album was a deeply personal exploration of love, heartbreak, and self-discovery. Songs like Back to December and Mean showed her growth as a songwriter and artist. As Taylor's music matured, so did her audience. She began experimenting with new sounds and themes, transitioning from country to pop. Her 2014 album, 1989, was a bold step in this direction. 1989 was a massive success, featuring hits like Shake It Off, Blank Space, and Style. The album won multiple awards, including another Grammy for Album of the Year. Taylor became one of the few artists to win the award twice, cementing her place in music history. But Taylor's journey wasn't without challenges. As her fame grew, so did public scrutiny. She faced criticism from the media, rivalries with other celebrities, and personal struggles. In 2016, Taylor took a break from the spotlight to focus on herself. During this time, she reflected on her career and the pressures of fame. She used these experiences to create her next album, Reputation, 2017. Reputation was a stark departure from Taylor's previous work. It was darker, edgier, and more introspective. Songs like Look What You Made Me Do and Delicate addressed her struggles with public perception and her desire to reclaim her narrative. Despite its bold tone, the album was another massive success, proving that Taylor could reinvent herself while staying true to her artistry. In 2019, Taylor released Lover, a return to lighter, more romantic themes. The album celebrated love in all its forms, featuring songs like You Need to Calm Down and Lover. Around this time, Taylor also became more vocal about social and political issues. She used her platform to advocate for LGBTQ+ rights, women's empowerment, and voter registration. Taylor's activism showed a new side of her, one that was unafraid to speak out and make a difference. She once said, "I want to be remembered for standing up for what's right." Taylor Swift's impact extends far beyond music. She has inspired millions of fans worldwide to chase their dreams, embrace their individuality, and stay resilient in the face of challenges. Her ability to reinvent herself while staying authentic is a lesson in adaptability and self-belief. Whether through her heartfelt lyrics, bold career moves, or acts of kindness, Taylor has proven that success is about more than talent, it's about staying true to yourself. Taylor's story reminds us that learning and growth are lifelong journeys. Just like she evolved from a country singer to a global icon, you too can evolve in your own journey, whether it's learning English or pursuing your dreams. In 2020, amidst a global pandemic, Taylor surprised fans by releasing Folklore, an album that marked a dramatic shift in her music. Moving away from the pop sounds of her previous albums, Folklore embraced a more indie and alternative tone. The album was introspective, poetic, and deeply personal, featuring songs like Cardigan, Exile, and The Last Great American Dynasty. Just a few months later, Taylor released Evermore, which she described as a sister album to Folklore. Together, these albums showcased her growth as a songwriter and her ability to explore new creative directions. These projects were more than just albums, they were stories woven into melodies, reminding fans that even in isolation, creativity and connection could flourish. In 2019, Taylor's dispute with her former record label over the rights to her original recordings made headlines. Determined to take control of her music, Taylor announced that she would re-record her first 6 albums. In 2021, she released Fearless, Taylor's version, and Red, Taylor's version, giving fans a chance to experience her older songs with a fresh perspective. This move was more than a business decision, it was a statement of empowerment. Taylor showed that standing up for yourself and your work is always worth it. Over the years, Taylor has used her platform to advocate for issues close to her heart. She has spoken out about artists' rights, gender equality, and LGBTQ+ support.